welcome to Top Rope Reality, episode 37, part 2. Let's get started with our little bit of wrestling news of the week. This past Sunday was Survivor Series, and I give it a B+. Only because of the main event. Not because Team Cena won, which I did miss on our picks, but I still come out 3-2 as Justin had 2-3. So again, I was right more than he was. So let's get that out of the way, and let's talk more about Survivor Series. Let me cut that off. We'll need it in a minute. Like I said, we had, we'll start from the bottom here. AJ Lee lost her Divas title to Nikki in a mere seconds. 30 seconds at the most, folks. With a kiss from Brie Bella. That's twice she's cost somebody a title. First it was Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania. Now it is AJ Lee. Her kisses are very, very deadly. We had the Divas 4-on-4 Elimination Survivor Series match as Team Natalya took on Team Paige. And boy, Paige and her team let us down as Natalya's team survived in whole. Not a single member was eliminated. We had a tag match added to it as Adam Rose and the Bunny took on Slater Gator, and the Bunny got the pinfall for his team, and Adam Rose was not too happy. They need to either take the Bunny's head off or end this storyline because it is stupid. Next, we had the Dust Brothers defend their tag team championship in a fatal four-way against the Usos, Los Matadors, and Miz and Mizdow. I'm pretty much one of the closest men over in the WWE right now. And again, I was right. And Justin was wrong, as I picked Miz and the Mizdow to capture the WWE World Tag Team Championships, which they did. It's very funny, though. Miz has got the titles, and Mizdow, the stunt double, has toy belts. So, and still getting cheered more than the Miz, which would be the breakup of them. So, we got to Dean Ambrose and Bray Wyatt, and again, I was right, as Bray Wyatt picked up the win. Well, he didn't pin him, but he still won. So that all matters. A win is a win is a win. And then the main event was Team Cena versus the Authority. And a shocking event. Big Show knocked out John Cena for him to get beat and have to leave his team in the hands of Dolph Ziggler against three other men: Kane, Seth Rollins, and one more. And the other guy, so bad, isn't it? Was it Rusev? It might have been Rusev. Don't make no difference. Dolph beat one, he beat the other, and it came down to Dolph and Seth Rollins. And Hunter took out refs, and Hunter pedigreed Dolph Ziggler. And you think that all was lost for Team Cena, that they were going to be fired, all except John Cena. That's the reason I picked Team Authority. What happened? You heard the music. Scott Armstrong was the ref. He stopped the count at 2. They all looked back. The video played. And ladies and gentlemen, history was made as this man, right here, Sting, made his WWE debut. It still chokes me up to this day that over the years that we've waited for it and waited for it, Sting made his debut in the WWE. He hit Triple H with a Scorpion Death Drop. He rode Dolph on top of Seth Rollins. And The power in the WWE changed in that night, all at the hands of Sting. For somebody who had never been in the WWE, he made a powerful impact at Survivor Series. But now, does this mean that we're going to get Hunter and Sting at WrestleMania 31? Or we're going to get him a lot sooner? But they teased it. So what's out there. So we'll only have to wait and see now. Now, a lot of people are talking about how quick, less than 30 seconds, the AJ and Nikki's Diva title match was. A lot of people are saying, well, that's the reason AJ's leaving, so they did it real quick. No, that was the plan from the get-go, to be a quick match. Boom. Done with. So. And when Raw came on, the Authority was out there complaining, moaning, groaning, saying their goodbyes to everybody and saying you'll be begging for us to come back. The GM of the night, yes, ladies and gentlemen, of the night, they are starting that for some reason, showed up. And that man was... Yes! 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 Daniel Bryan was the GM of the night. Not for just Raw, but SmackDown. So I guess whoever the GM is on Raw can also be the GM on SmackDown for the same week. Which after what happened at the end of the show, no. The anonymous GM, which is Hornswoggle, so he's not anonymous anymore. So they need to clear that up or something, but it is WWE, and they do forget, Y'all revealed who they were, who it was. It was Hornswoggle. Now you're going back to it again, and if you don't bring it up as Hornswoggle, then that's kind of stupid. But that's them sometimes, so that's the writers. If it didn't happen in a little while, it never happened. I know he'd be happy. He's been wanting this for months and months and months. And this past Friday on SmackDown, it happened. The New Day debuted. Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, and Big E. They're going to change things right here. We're going to have a WWE 6-man tag team titles now. Oh, wonderful. But yes, the New Day made their debut. I don't know why they didn't hold it off till Raw, but they debuted on SmackDown. So, and let's hope it gets better. Let's just put it that way. It needs a little work to it, but I think it will work. Will they win Championship Tag Team Gold? Maybe. But the way the tag team division is, it definitely helps. Another thing about SmackDown is what they're doing, is what they're looking for in 2015. WWE is looking to beef up SmackDown. The storylines and everything that make both SmackDown and Raw A shows. Well, right now, Raw is not an A show. So it's the first show, SmackDown's the second show. So as soon as we get to Raw being an A show, then we can make SmackDown A show. Right now, you know what the A show is? NXT. NXT, in my mind, is the A show. And Raw and SmackDown has a bunch of info commercials for the network, which is great. Only for $9.99. And showing off John Cena. And then showing you what happened in the hour before. And then showing you what happened in the second hour. And then showing you what happened just a while ago. That's all Raw is. They first need to be the A show before they worry about trying to turn SmackDown into the A show. As with them. But if they do, I applaud them. But guess what? I don't see it coming. You know why, ladies and gentlemen? Competition. And do they have any? No. And how can they do it? How can they turn SmackDown into the A show? What are they going to change? Are they going to fire the writers and start fresh with people who know what wrestling is? Is Vince going to just let them be more edgy? A little more edgy? Let's go. Come on. Look back. You got the network. I want y'all watch your product, what happened back then, and then you can see. You had you had Triple H and Rock and Austin, and all the top names were on Raw and on SmackDown. You can hardly get John Cena, who's your biggest guy. You can hardly get him on there one time in a month, much less every week. But that's their problem. I'll keep watching because I've been watching it for so many years. But I'm going to complain about it if it sucks. And right now, it's very below average. Now, other things they want to do for 2015. They want to say top names returning to WWE. WWF. That would be a shocker, wouldn't it? Rey Mysterio. They still have plans. The officials said they still have plans to bring him back to TV. Why? Rey, you can go do other stuff because you're not going to AAA or going to Lucha Underground, what you said. So just go do TV shows or movies or whatever you want to do because you just go away. You've run your course, Rey Mysterio. Just go away. And also, who else did they say? Roman Reigns. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, John Cena 2.0, Roman Reigns will be here very shortly. And also, Randy Orton will be showing back up. And the biggest name of all for 2015, Brock Lesnar, which they need to have their champion here because it seems like they have no champion. It was not too funny, but it was when Bryan had the title and they talk about being hurt. Well, they can't do a show without the champion on it. And now Brock Lesnar's the champion, hardly shows up, and everybody's fine with it. What gives, people? What gives? Let's see what's Brock. So very soon, we'll see. So 2015 starts, we'll see all these people back. I guess it's the Royal Rumble. So, and now on to TNA. Oh, wake up. That's it. I just said TNA. Wake up. Wake up. No, don't be leaving. Sit in your seats. TNA news is just as good as any other news because they got a new home. Destination America. Don't forget it. But they're going to make some big changes. The graphics and stuff like that, and the lighting, and go back to the square circle they need to do. Take out the octagon. No, square circle. January 7th through the 9th, they'll be filming at the Manhattan Center in New York City. New York City! But the one thing I saw here, which I did like, it said live. Hopefully it meant for TV and not just live there. Of course it's live there. So hopefully they meant for TV because that's what you should do if you're going to start a new network with new people and new storylines and clean the slate and start fresh. Do it live. You have to be live, 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 live. I think if SmackDown went live, it'd be better. And they should go live. But you have to be live. At least your first show. And, just last week we talked about Mike Tenay being maybe with Jim Ross on the Global Force show in Japan. Wrestle Kingdom 9. Well, it looks like he may be able to because he is not going to be with Taz when they start up on Destination America because WWE's former boy, Josh Matthews, will be with Taz on commentating. It's a change. I like it. But they need to do something. And maybe spend all your money and just be live. You know? That's what I say. Go live. But, will it help? No, it ain't gonna help. Alright, folks. Well, that's it for part 2 of Wrestling News of the Week. I'll be back next week. I forgot to tell you. I can't let you leave without that. Yes, the general manager for next week. I did tell you, didn't I? Because I said one swallow. Alright. Never mind. What is in this? What is in this? Pierre, why did you fix me over here? I think this is a little strong here. It's good, though. We'll see you back for part 3 of everybody's favorite countdowns right here on Top Row Reality, episode 37. Woo! I need a double. Fix me another one of these. This is delicious.